SEC will fail if it tries to game CFP system by scheduling easier non-conference games. As soon as the College Football Playoff (CFP) bracket was released, Alabama coach Nick Saban voiced his frustration, suggesting that future teams might opt for easier non-conference schedules if the committee doesn't properly value strength of schedule. He argued that scheduling tough opponents like Notre Dame, Ohio State, and Florida State might not be worth it, given how tough the SEC already is. However, this reasoning misses the point. Alabama didn't miss the CFP because it played too many tough teams. In fact, the Crimson Tide's 9-3 record was hurt more by its soft non-conference schedule than by its tough SEC opponents. Alabama's wins over teams like Western Kentucky, South Florida, and Mercer didn't do enough to boost its resume after bad losses to teams like Vanderbilt and Oklahoma. The issue for SEC teams like Alabama and Ole Miss wasn't their non-conference schedules, but their inability to win games they should have. Both teams had multiple losses to mediocre SEC teams, exactly the kind of losses that the committee couldn't overlook. Trying to solve this problem by dumbing down non-conference schedules won't work. If SEC teams want to make a stronger case for playoff inclusion despite a couple of losses, they need to beat top-tier opponents from other conferences. The SEC had few high-quality non-conference wins this year, and that hurt teams like Alabama and Ole Miss. The SEC has the toughest conference, but that doesn't mean teams should be rewarded for losing to bad teams. If the SEC wants to maintain its dominance in the CFP, it must continue to prove itself with high-level non-conference matchups, because if it doesn't, it risks undermining the playoff system itself.